Deion Sanders had a lot to say about it. He's basically, letting these college kids know the game will not stop for you, which is 100% correct. College football, all they care about is their money, just like these pro sports. And, they're going to keep going whether you're there or not. How do you feel about this whole thing going on?
Yeah, just like you said, Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, and of course I love Deion. He's we drafted him, the Atlanta Falcons, all-time great Hall of Fame player, won Super Bowl with you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say he had to come to Dallas to get a ring. But,
yeah, it is what it is, and with the 49ers as well.
Yeah, true.
But Deion Sanders, I love Deion Sanders, of course. But, the other day he did tweet. This is exactly what he said. He said, all players opting out in all sports. Please believe the game will go on without you. This is a business, and don't you ever forget that. There's no one that's bigger than the game itself. Only the refs, umps, and officials are that important that you can't play without them, not you. #truth.
And technically, he's wrong about that because you remember a few years back they had the replacement refs.
Yeah.
That fucked up the whole Seattle-Green Bay game.
Yeah, exactly.
With
touchdown,
the last touchdown
and incomplete.
Yeah, it was crazy fucking situation. So I mean, shit, they'll fill in those too if they need to.
Yeah, definitely. So, I hear what Deion is saying. Of course, he's an all-time football great. He loves football. His son plays football. He coaches like high school football. And, recently he's come out and said he wants to be a college head coach in 2021. And, he might get that opportunity. But at the same time, I'm like, Deion, I get it. Yes, that is true. The game will not wait for anyone. If, these certain conferences, if they are going to move forward and play out their seasons, yeah, they're not going to just cancel the season because they don't have their star players, guys who are opting out that they wish they had. The season's going to continue. No one's bigger than the game. That is true. But what is bigger than the game is your fucking family.
Yeah.
Is your family. If you're living with elderly people, if you're living with young children, and you just don't want to risk their health this coming season, that's what's bigger than the game. We all love the game. We love football. Football's my favorite sport. And I would be so sad if there's no football. And I'm not even that huge into college football. I catch some games, some big matchups, but I'm not there like every Saturday watching it all day. Like Saturday, that's the day you do a lot of stuff,
Yeah, of course. And, like you were saying, a lot of these college kids do go home to their families, whether it's, breaks with school or, some of the kids that are going to these local colleges that might not be on a full scholarship that have to go home and live at home. And, they're only going to this school because they could transport their, back and forth every day. So, I mean, yeah, me personally, it's health first. So, don't think, I get the game goes on without you, but if all these college players come together and say, we're sitting out, guess what? Ain't no fucking college football, Deion.
Yeah, that is true. And, a lot of guys have opted out already. A lot of big names, guys that are expected to go very high in the 2021 NFL draft. So, yeah, like I just said, a lot of stuff isn't bigger than the game. But at the end of the day, yes, these are opportunities for these kids, to move forward to the professional level and for guys to get experience. And, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of jobs surrounding college sports and, things like that. But at the end of the day, it's entertainment. It's not needed. It's something you watch when you want to be entertained. No one is, no one needs to watch a football game for the world to keep going. It's just not true. We all know that. Any fan who's a fanatic of their team, they miss a game every now and then. Nothing fucking happens. Shit comes up that you have to miss the game for.
Well, a lot of times we're in Jersey. A lot of times Dallas ain't playing on TV. A lot of times the Falcons ain't playing on TV.
Yeah.
So we don't get to see our games on the regular as it is. We get stuck watching the bum-ass Jets, Giants, and Eagles.
Yeah, so, we've all been through that, and there's just shit that's more important. And when it comes to keeping your family, your friends, everyone around you safe, to me, Deion, that's just fucking bigger than the game of fucking football and any sport, not just football. So we'll see what happens. A lot of college guys, like I said, have opted out, and they still have the opportunity to opt out, where the NFL's deadline of opting out has already passed. So we'll see, if any of these bigger names do end up opting out.